And good morning or afternoon, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. Yes, I chop a lot of weird vegetables in my baked beans. I like bacon in it. I like bell peppers. I thoroughly cook. And onions. And then some kind of root vegetable. Or cabbage. Or Brussels sprouts. Or broccoli. Or cauliflower. Beets. Parsnips. Turnips. I already did it. Because I'm experimenting, all right? Because I'm trying to increase nutritional value. A lot of you are still doing the SAD diet, standard American diet, since I forget when Nixon took over office, right after Johnson, and screwed up the whole American food chart system. Okay, this is just current updates, what's going on. Zing is having problems, did another purge in the PAL, People's Liberation Army, because he's nervous, because a lot of those guys think Zing is like our leader. Brandon going into the Rose Garden, and Beijing it's the Tea Garden going, World War III, World War III, invade Taiwan, invade Taiwan. And a lot of senior members of the CCP doesn't like that. He said, quit copying Brandon. And Brandon's like in his own little world. World War III, Ukraine, invade Moscow. Sorry, when I do the voice it hurts. Or, you know, Streets of Hormuz, World War III, invade Iran. Okay, Brandon should be taken out of office, and so is Zing. Now, trouble is, a lot of people in China, they're going to have a six-way nuclear war with themselves. A lot of regions in China are getting really, really mad with Xing and his current administration. And the CCP knows about it. There's a lot of political infighting. I mean, serious infighting. We have 23 days of danger. Okay? Taiwan is one of them. America is another one. Ukraine is another one. Iran's another one. And a few other smaller ones, but we don't have to worry about that. A lot of 2-bit players, drunk on power and leftover equipment from both sides, are planning their moves. We have to stop them and use diplomacy and common courtesy and knowledge. But they won't. So you better be prepared. Now, on the domestic home front here, I keep telling this to everybody and they all look at me like Uncle Alan's nuts. Watch the skies. Now, from New York, that's including New York City, all the way down to Atlanta, you have a storm warning. It's like I told everybody a month ago, 2 months ago, watch the skies. Right now, something diverted the hurricane storm fronts in the North Atlantic, South Atlantic, and Central Atlantic off the coast of Africa. And I have a very scary theory about that you don't want to know. If it picks up again, it'll be September and October and November. You don't want the storm surges then. You're supposed to have them now. Other storms is going to be thunderstorms, tornadoes, hail, and flooding. Okay, I keep telling this to people and they look at me. It's CO2, Uncle Al. You nearly got to whop these people in the head. Next person tells me it's CO2. I'm going to take them out when it's raining 9 to 6 inches in Missouri and let them sit out there, or stake them out and let them drown. They're getting that stupid, folks. All right? And we won't talk about the disaster in, let's see, 100th Meridian. Okay, the stupid things that Texans do, like pumping CO2 into abandoned gas fields. It raises natural gas up, so easy source of income from there. But they're stupid. They didn't understand when I warned them. Remember what happened in Africa. And they're going like, yeah, I need a link. Okay? I'm sick and tired of this, and a lot of people don't understand. CO2 is a gas. You put it under pressure underground. If there's a minor fault or a leak or a crack, what happened to all those people in East Texas? But I wear a gas mask, Uncle Al. It's not a rebreather. It's not an oxygen unit. It's not a scuba tank. They all die. Okay? Laugh it up. Even Mexico complained about this because it nearly drifted that CO2 cloud towards Mexico. They all died horribly, and they still have their mouths open looking stupid. Okay? Like I said, watch the sky on the East Coast from New York City down to Atlanta. And don't laugh. Especially North and South Carolina. I keep warning you guys. You're like, we could survive a thunderstorm. And then next minute, like, oh dear Lord! And you're crapping in your pants because you got hit with a thunderbolt. I mean, God is pissed. First fire, then ice. If we survive the summer, we have ice. Alright? If I got to check on a few figures and weather patterns, right where the weird S-curve and stuff, it is straightening out, and from Idaho all the way down in a weird snake-like pattern to Texas, Arizona, Texas, and New Mexico, it starts curving up again. You're going to have a heat wave you never believe. Want to cook dinner? Put it outside on the sidewalk. Now, Texas is a big state, so let's see. Half of Texas fries, the other half's drowned, the other half is like tornado, other half gets hit by, like Arkansas and Missouri, softball-sized hail and lightning. And if an angel comes down and kicks you in the ass, you know why. Okay? I could tell people this is general updates and stuff. You know, a lot of people are like, Uncle Alan's crazy? Yeah, like bag of shit. Okay. This morning, I watched the fools doing their pistol routines, and I'm looking at them. Really? Okay? I'm looking at them. Think logically. You're not going to have a combat gear. You're going to be dressed normally. You're not going to have a rig. I don't think you'll be wearing a full chest rig and belt while you're going to work. A lot of people kind of look at you like you're nuts. Alright? Uncle Alan carries an old type gun like this. If I had the money, I'd get 2 of these. They're my hideout guns. 357 King Cobra. 3-inch barrel. A lot of the kids are using Glocks and SIGs and as personal defense weapons. Okay? Nothing against that. Because I live in the stupid state of California. We have to have all this kind of things on our rifles. I do recommend getting a scope rifle and 308. That's always good to kill deer and stuff. Alright? I prefer something heavier like 8mm or larger 375 Hollander because I could always download the shell. Because I live between 2 exotic animal rescue. Up north they have elephants. Down south they have lions and tigers. I don't know who planned this, but this is damn stupid. So if those 2 escape, I don't mind the elephants. Elephants, you could drive them away. However, the lions and tigers, it's going to be a little hard. But I can shoot them with my deer rifle. And I'm kind of looking at those people, and you're going to try to shoot them with a what? With my AR and AK. And I'm still looking at them like, I need a bigger hammer. Okay, this is why Uncle Alan has 375 Hollander and Hollander. Okay, that's the lightest elephant gun I could get. I tried to get the bigger ones, but it costs more money. And I still have about $1,000 worth of bullets. Back then it was like, God, custom loaded or professional loaded for elephant. today's prices, it runs about $22.50 a round. I load my own, so I don't have to worry. Uncle Alan's getting old, Uncle Alan's getting tired, and Uncle Alan's looking at people like, who taught you to shoot? Everybody's still doing the Miami Vice thing. And I'm looking at the targets, and I'm like, okay, enough of that. I had 2 of them by pistol carbines. And okay, I loaded 20 round mag, only the same amount of bullets they had in these weapons right here. They shot the targets. Now I had to sit them down and talk to them. Most real gunfights that you kill people is less than 15 feet. Alright, and if you're doing like this, you're already dead. Because paper targets do not shoot back at you. The bad guys will. And when you do this in front of them, what do you think they're going to shoot at? Because they know you're not a cop and you're kind of a dipshit. And they're going to open fire on your butt. So you either shoot them at a distance or in the back. It's like, I'm getting old. And I'll catch you later. Long live the Republic. Grow a garden. Be a good person.